brothers, welcome back to Territorial IO. We're starting off today in a 34-person free-for-all battle here in Asia. Full sitting against humans is not allowed, and there has been some updates to the game, mostly visual, other than the fact that they have completely changed boats. It's kind of a convoluted system. It's not super popular. Other big change is that emojis have been standardized. You don't get to pick them anymore. But honestly, I kind of feel like that is a good thing for the game, just from a new player's perspective. It's just like, where's emojis? How do I find them? So I think that was a little bit of a nicer change. But anyways, let's focus on the game here. We are a little bit in trouble. We've got 4 players around us, 1 player to the northeast, 2 players to the southwest, and 1 player to the southeast. So a little bit surrounded, not gonna have a ton of room to grow. But the good news is that guy in the northeast is rather weak. He overexpanded. He's definitely not moving his bar, or didn't move it down at the beginning, and that is just such a death nail in a player's game when you don't lower that bar. Because you look at him, he's got 5,000 troops, I've got 26, and same with the guy over in the west of us, that red player. He's rather weak himself, so we've got some opportunity here. What I initially thought was going to be a little bit of a hard situation has now had Lady Luck shine her face upon us, as we have an opportunity to really get big here. Now, we do have the crown. Under the current circumstances, I would say we're not going to be able to keep it, but I do think we might be able to, just based off the players around us and their lack of expansion early on. So let's just kind of keep the pressure on here, see what we can do. And there we go, nice and big. Oh my gosh, there's still more room down here. Let's keep going. Make sure to grab that. You're getting attacked. Love that. Let's join in. And we'll, I guess, go down here. So that's the end of those guys, and we sit with the crown and forward 40,000 pixels. So a red interest mark of about 4 million is going to be nice for us. So we just can kind of sit back here. Don't need to really jump on anything. I do see that player 330 over there is getting attacked, as well as the UK guy. So things are kind of working out for us. Player 330, though, getting attacked and now becoming a bot is more of an issue. But I'm going to jump over here really quickly. Grab this land, let the other players deal with it. They're being incredibly aggressive trying to take down this bot. I'm not sure what their plan is. Both Baba and Mr. Leo are just being incredibly aggressive. Like, do they not see me? Like, I've got 800,000. You think they'd want to at least put up a kind of a defensive front, because as soon as this guy's done, I might just turn into Baba. Yeah, let's just do that. Especially as he's at 90,000. We can definitely knock this guy out rather quickly and get that done. Leo also joins in, but he doesn't have any troops either, so we'll just jump through him, knock him down, and there we go. I initially was thinking I was going to go into this Russian player over to the top, the white player, that is. But the opportunities weren't there, but now they are, so we might as well just knock him down rather than let him build up, especially with those lands in China. He could be a little bit of a threat, and there's not a lot of people around us other than Empire who could really challenge us right now. So I think this is a risk we're taking, even though we're still pretty far away from a red interest mark, even farther away now. We got to get up to 7 million now, and the opportunities keep coming. But I think this is a good chance to just say, hey, let's slow down a little bit, wait on things to develop. No need to rush into anything. No need. I don't really want an alliance with Empire, because he's a really good person to attack. I think we could go down here into Cine and knock him down. It's just about, let's just do it. I was going to say, do we want to do it now, or do we want to wait till red interest? But looking at the board, European Federation, Hungary, and Empire, they don't have a lot of troops themselves. Nobody's at the red interest mark. They're attacking people, so we can definitely get away with this. Maybe. I mean, we're pretty close to our red interest mark. Might as well just save up a little bit, because people are going to start to turn on us. And I don't really want to touch that red player down there. Well, let's just start knocking out people like you, consolidating our borders a little bit, because now we have to be considerate of player 4 coming in here. And him and Empire would be strong enough to take me down, and I do not really want that. Let's go into you. Actually, that kind of more quickly gives me a border to player 4. Hold on, let's go into you now. It's dumb to anger 2 people at once, but hey, we'll see how long we can go with it. Empire is attacking Hungary, and Hungary is left to become a bot. So that should slow down people enough. We get a little bit more territory under our belt, and now we have about 30% of the board. So we could fight the bot, and I'm honestly thinking we could. We're fine with it. Player 4 is not the biggest threat in the world right now. just considering he's got that OG guy behind him. So if any big move he does is going to kind of be ruined. So I'm just going to see if I can encourage others to join in attacking the middle target. Maybe not the smartest move, but if anybody's feeling a little bit greedy, they're going to join in and we can just take advantage of that. He's trying to signal everybody to attack me and people are not. So we will just continue to keep knocking him down. Empire has finally joined in, but he needed to do that a long time ago. And now it is far too late as we have 40% of the board and I've knocked down the second place player pretty heavily. I'm going to go ahead and start knocking down Empire though, instead of pushing into OG Please Full Send, because that might be the end of me if I did that. That might be too much. So might as well knock down a safe guy first and worry about the problems later, as we can just knock down Empire safely and then we'll touch Norway, which is much less of a threat than the OG guy. So happy to just kind of watch the rest of the world burn around us as player 4 and the player in India have been attacking each other. And there we go. We've just kind of wiped out that. Player 4 is all the way out of troops. He's just kind of playing to attack at this point, which kind of works for us because we can just mow through here and just wipe them out in one quick blow. And there we go. 63% of the land. We'll go ahead and start cleaning the board here. Knocking down this OG guy. And there we go. So that should be kind of the end of this game as we have to start wrapping things up. But Asia, man, is just a kind of it's a map I wish you could just say 90% of the major landmass without having to account for like the islands, because those islands will take a little bit of a time. So let's just try and get up to 90% here. We'll just kind of plow through the rest of Norway and see how many of these little islands we need to get. In fact, better yet, we'll take out Norway. Everyone's gone. We'll cut to the end and say GG's to all involved on that one. Go on to the next game. All right, next game up is going to be a 30-player teams battle here. We are on the green team. We do have Corgi unopened on our team. And we're going to go for the southeast of the United States. Really kind of becoming my favorite spot to go. Even though this red player's honest, I'm not going to move. He can, you know, challenge me all he wants, but this is a pretty good spot, and I don't want to give it up to him. Now, my green teammates went in the middle of the United States, which is like, man, this is a really well-balanced map. There's everywhere is a very viable spot. One exception. That is the middle. So it is not super fantastic to see my teammates go there, especially two of them that were kind of right on top of each other. But we do have a little bit of a situation with the yellow team being on top of each other as well, just to the north of us. So I'll have to keep an eye on that. But mostly we're going to be battling this red player who decided to spawn directly on top of us. And when people do that, you just ignore them, you just out-expand them, and you continue onwards. The worst thing you could do in this game is get caught in a fight with somebody at the beginning of the game. Typically, players who do this are not necessarily the best and will just kind of overextend themselves like that, and you just wait for that to happen in an attack. But we'll just casually take our time here. Now, a new problem is developing where there is a lot of yellow bots around us that only have us to attack. So we are going to be in a sticky situation ourselves. We need to eliminate these yellow bots before they run out of other targets. And there is, in fact, a lot of them, so that is quite concerning. Every angle, just about, is covered by a yellow bot. Ooh. We're just going to have to expand and hope for the best over here. Make sure that we can just put ourselves in... Yeah, Sigma Empire's attacking me. It's probably a good move on his part. I'm just going to out-expand this problem. If not, we'll go down in a blaze of glory, and you probably won't ever see this video. But we'll see what we can do here. Just kind of knocking down everybody, getting rid of all these yellow bots. Fortunately, getting some help from the black team, although it's unwanted help, I'll give you that, as I don't want them to have land and be too strong. But at least we link up with our neighbor K. So we have some strength behind us. First place on the leaderboard, 32,000 pixels. And now we just played a little bit of the waiting game. I don't really want to touch borders with that yellow player above us, but it looks like that's going to be unfortunately the case, as our green bot's going to take him out. We already attacked by MSU. We just kind of slow this problem down, ignore it, and hold the line for as long as possible. I'm sure we can probably do fine. The FR guy on our team's taking the leader position. He's probably up north somewhere. Worry about him later. You are really weak though, Mr. Z Nation. You would be a great target. And I'm getting attacked by you here. Let's just grab all this land. knock it all back. This guy doesn't have any troops, so the fact that he was attacking me is just kind of like a nice little invitation for us to grab that land. And also go down here and grab Cuba. We're at 1,000,000 troops. Okay, Sigma's also attacking us. So getting attacked on 2 fronts, probably 3 here very soon as the OG guy joins in. But if we can just delay for our team, we have a good shot of winning this. Our team has 53% of the board. So, you know, not every team game or you're going to be the hero. This is kind of one of those examples where all we have to do here is just hold. If we can beat people, great. But if not, we just hold the line. And we have a good shot of winning the game. So we will just be cautious here and waiting for our teammates to get in a good position, or we'll try and get up to our red interest. We are at a red interest, so I'm going to go ahead and start attacking this OG guy, see if we can just knock him down a little bit, especially as he is over attacking, which is great for us. If we can knock him out of the game really quickly, then we can ally with our teammate K, start knocking down the MSU guy, and then really work together with a lot of strength. So let's just continue to keep doing this. This guy should be done in an attack or 2. Let's just go ahead and knock him out completely. And there we go. One of the black teammates is gone. Now we just gotta knock down this MSU guy. We should have help from K when we do this. So let's just go ahead and start knocking him down. Sigma has been attacking us a couple times, but he hasn't really signaled that he's going all in on us, so we don't need to worry about him right now. We have green teammates to the north, so I don't think we need to worry about Club, especially as Club's going up north. Take out one of our weaker teammates up there. So we'll knock down this guy, link up with K. K's got some problems of his own, as that USBY bot above him will be constantly attacking him. And we need to give him a little bit of support to make sure that the yellow team doesn't grab all that, but Corgi unopened should be able to help out with that. So let's go ahead and knock down this guy who's been just bugging us the whole game, which is Sigma, and start knocking him down. I say bugging, he was playing to win. There's obviously massive respect for that. I talk about this all the time. My biggest complaint, especially in free-for-all games, is when people don't play for the win, they play for second place. It's like, it's a free-for-all. It's in the title, my friend. Go for the win, my goodness. It's not a betrayal. Anyways, let's go ahead and start knocking this guy down, as our teammates have cleared out the red guy over in the west. So now we just need to take out this guy and knock him down. And there we go. Just keeping up my troops, not for any real reason other than the fact that I just want to full send the Winx Club guy. Hopefully that's not something inappropriate. But anyways, we'll start knocking him down. And this should do it for today. So as we do start to wrap things up, I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching, especially made this far in the video. If you have made this far in the video, hey, give it a thumbs up, really helps out a lot. If you're new around here, subscribe for more, put videos every day. But boys, I will see you. Well, give it a minute in the next one. Come on, get to the end. You're ruining the timing. Oh gosh. How's your day? There we go. GG's still all involved. See you guys tomorrow. And a special thank you to all of my members, with shoutouts to producers Icy, Quagsire Lover 32, Kevin Andy Stamps, Christopher Ryans, King Arctic, and executive producers Miskits the Mallard, A137, Mason Slash Aurelius, Rob Drake, Uther Ekana, Brock Lowy, Daniel Stevens, Sakari Scarlett, Morwin, Ogan Gabriel, Maverick 149, Jeremy Daniels, Austin, Abigalula, and Ollie Cox, Go Spurs. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.